Good morning, evening, or afternoon, everybody. It's Kaghoe coming at you with another video. So today, I wanted to talk about what I call the Great Addon Problem. Now, this has been brewing for years and years, and this is on the back of a new add-on that was just released, and it is called the Archon add-on. Now, we will definitely go and talk about that one in detail, but essentially, it's one of the most toxic gatekeeping add-ons that has probably ever been implemented, and really has pretty much no reason to be here in Classic WoW, in my opinion. But before we get into the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Everything you guys do helps my channel grow, helps me get discovered, and helps me help as many people as possible, which is the entire point of my channel. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So this is generally about the add-on problem, and we will definitely talk about that. But first, we're going to switch it over so you guys can see what this Archon add-on is. So essentially, it is for showing characters' parses, all-star points, and world rank in-game. So this is an example of them hovering over someone and seeing that they have 99 parses, 8 of 8, all-star points, rank 70 in the world. This is kind of insane, and you can even go over and highlight to see what bosses they have killed here in Season of Discovery, as well as you can copy and get this. Now, the biggest problem for this is it says if you are in the Alchemical Society, so you are paying $25 a month to be in the Alchemical Society for this add-on. So it is a paid-for add-on, which we will talk about in a moment, but essentially this is how you do it. There's a page on Wowhead if you're interested in going here. But what I want to do is take you guys to another thing. This was a forum post. It dates back to, it says November of 2018. And so these are the rules for people using add-ons in World of Warcraft. So the very first one is add-ons must be free of charge. So just for like that, so many add-ons I can think of, some of the best add-ons violate that one. The code must be visible. Add-ons must not negatively impact World of Warcraft realms or other players. This will be one of the most toxic add-ons that is going to definitely ruin rating, essentially, because people aren't going to take you if you're below a certain point, and it's just sort of the whole Raider IO mess that we see on retail right now, and kind of ruin the game for a ton of players, especially those more casual that just want to play the game with their friends and enjoy the content. Then they may not include advertisements. This one, a lot of them fail as well. Add-ons may not solicit donations, so that's another one. If you say, "Oh, it's not free," you get the add-on access if you subscribe to our Patreon. That's pretty much what this is. You know, that's soliciting donations because you have to subscribe to their Patreon to get it. Just kind of insane. It can't have offensive material, can't have copyright stuff, blah 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 blah. But you get the point. Like, most of the very best add-ons fail this checklist by a mile. And so, obviously here on Season of Discovery, I even use some complex add-ons. Like, not gonna lie, I use the Foji Weak Aura pack, and you even have to pay for that, but it just gives me this Weak Aura bar to track my spells at the bottom here, and it also gives a raid pack. But when we look at add-ons have been kind of an essential part of the game. Here's the list of add-ons I use. Most of my add-ons are informational add-ons. Like, I use them to acquire information, like Atlas Loot, so I can see the loot, DBM, so I know things. Spell activation overlay pops up spells in the middle of my screen like retail does. And then just details, so I can see how much damage I'm doing, interrupting, just a lot of stuff like that. And then just a lot of just sort of informational stuff. Titan panel just gives information here. You can see all the gold on my entire account right here. And just a lot of sort of quality of life things. What's training right here is a really good add-on, so you can see what you can learn at what level. So just so many add-ons are such a key part, and most of them are just quality of life and informational add-ons. Those are the add-ons I enjoy. I think that they have a great place in WoW, and since Blizzard doesn't want to really implement them into the game, which they have implemented a lot of them into the game, especially in retail, but obviously they don't want to touch it in Classic. I don't know why. That's up to the devs, I suppose. But I think when we come to the great add-on problem is add-ons are getting so complex and so good that they're creating a huge competitive advantage, and people are being so exclusive with them, making you pay for them and stuff like that. And it creates such a toxic and I think bad for the game environment. And while I'm a big proponent of informational add-ons and things that you can use to sort of track things, give you information, make it easier to know things instead of having to manually track it all with like pen and paper or a spreadsheet and stuff, that just really sucks to do. So having add-ons that like do this, for example, here I'm going to use blast waves. So now you can see that my blast waves on 45 seconds. When I'm fighting a boss, my eyes are usually centered on my character in the middle of my screen. That's why my UI is set up this way. And so like having to look at the bottom of my screen to see blast wave right here, that's where I do like a lot of these add-ons. However, if another mage doesn't have these add-ons, they're going to perform significantly worse than me just because I have my add-on in my HUD set up to optimize my positioning, my play style, being able to see mechanics and boss stuff that is coming at me and track my cooldowns with ease and have them pop up literally in the middle of my screen, opposed to another mage who isn't doing that. And these just create so many nuances and stuff. And most importantly is classic Season of Discovery. It is not difficult at all. No one really needs these add-ons. You can very easily do all the content with simply having DBM installed, and you could go into the raids with straight up green questing gear and most likely kill it if you have a competent group of 20 in comms listening, doing callouts. And so I'm on the fence. I know Asmongold takes a pretty big stance on it, and he just says they should just get rid of all add-ons, period. And while I do see why he says that, I half want to agree with him. Like, I think it'd be great because you don't really need them. They help a ton, but like I can't imagine people doing Sunken Temple without DBM and stuff at this point in the game. Like, there would just be such chaos and such game design. And when we look at like new content they've added, they sort of, especially in retail, they build around add-ons, like the ability that, like, if you look at some of the top guilds that do race for world first, like Liquid, they straight up have like coders on their staff to code add-ons the day that it comes out, and that is just insane. Like, they're actively doing it, and the organizations that usually get the world first kill aren't just an upstart group of 10 people, 20 friends, that have been dedicated going after it. It's the people who have all of the best add-ons, the best weak auras, the coding team to make the weak aura dodge the mechanic. And it's just kind of crazy to me how big it's gotten, how crazy it has gotten. And I just wish Blizzard would take a stance one way or the other. Some of the most popular ones we see here in Classic that violate that TOS, we have like Rested XP, we have Zygor, we have any sort of big weak aura like this, like the Foji weak aura is even violated because you just pay to get those. And there's just so many add-ons that violate those principles, and it really just sucks to see that sort of take place and people sort of being gatekeepy. And this Archon add-on is just going to make it so much worse. And I truly hope Blizzard, this is the push to stop them, and they stop it before it becomes a problem, because it is going to be so bad. People already gatekeep Sunken Temple pretty hard, and it's going to just get even worse if they put this Archon add-on in. And the biggest thing is that, like, it's Season of Discovery is supposed to be more casual and fun, and it's about discovering new things and experiencing it. And just having a super gatekeeping add-on is going to absolutely ruin it. And if you're wondering, I'm not a filthy casual. You can go look up my Warcraft logs, and you can see that I usually parse 99s and whatnot. I've probably fallen down a little bit, but in week 1 and 2, I was top 100 mage for Season of Discovery. So I'm not like a filthy casual trying to say this. To me, I just like enjoying the content, really. That's what it is. I like to pump. I like to do as much damage as I can do. I like to perform that way, but not everyone likes that way. And so just having such a huge add-on to gatekeep is going to be a massive problem. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this, whether or not you think this is good, whether or not you think they should put it in. I don't see any world where this is good, honestly, and I'm a big proponent of informational add-ons. It's not that hard to just like click someone's name and type it into Warcraft logs if you really want to log check everyone, but having an open world in the game is just going to cause so many problems, and I really hope Blizzard steps down on this massive add-on problem that we see here. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think down below. I love reading all the comments, and until next time, I hope you have a great day. Bye.
If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. It truly means a lot to me. If you happen to find anyone that you know would also benefit from watching this video, please share it with them. It helps me out a ton and allows me to keep doing what I love every single day, and that is gaming and sort of helping people any way that I can. So finally, thank you so much, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Goodbye.